Guys, we're back here at MLG Championship Sunday. Tastes and Artosis. We've had some great games so far.
We have indeed, and an even greater game may be coming up because we have two of the foreigner hopes, Naniwa against HUK.
Yeah. PvP, you guys excited? Naniwa and HUK? Yeah! All right, when they're ready, we're going to get this going. Look, it's been such a treat to be out here. We're already on the front page of Reddit.
Yeah, we're
we
in
did
first
it.
place. Thank
Make
you
some
guys.
noise. That's actually awesome.
Keep up voting.
You guys actually did it. Thank you. We won the internet. So, PvP here.
It's over.
It's over. We did it. We won.
The internet just turns off. No one can see us.
The credits come up. With these two guys, would you say that Naniwa is the favorite? Because I would.
You know, Naniwa's PvP is completely stellar. He really knows what he's doing in the matchup. HUK, of course, is a complete badass PvP as well.
Yeah.
He's beaten all the top players. It's going to be a very close match. But yeah, I'm going to give Naniwa the advantage here slightly.
You know, it's interesting because HUK has had so much success.
Yeah.
I would say him and MC probably the most successful Protosses.
Oh, absolutely.
That we've seen here. Of course, HUK won the last MLG we casted, so obviously he wants to win this one again and make history, but this may be the hardest one yet. Okay, we have both players ready. Thank God. PvP, Naniwa and HUK. Let's go crazy, guys.
Naniwa in the thinking man pose. Doesn't need to use his keyboard,
Yeah, he's actually doing the thinker right now. It's like the face. That's how I look when I play Civilization, because I don't have to, macros are. So.
I spam during Civilization.
You make boxes. So, HUK and Naniwa. The map is Taldarium Ultra. This is a great map, but it can be a little bit limited as far as the options that Protoss actually has as far as different builds go.
Well, we'll get into that in just a second. Why don't we go ahead and tell you guys who these are.
Would you like to intro them?
Oh, I'll do it. Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, this guy, he's HUK. Give it up for HUK. And then in the bottom right of Taldarium Altar, the Dragon Slayer himself, two-time Nestea Dragon Killer. Give it up for Naniwa. All right, so.
All right, mixed reaction there. Anyways.
Right. So we said we were going to talk about the way Taldarium Altar limits your options in PvP.
Yeah,
ready, guys? Ready?
Ready?
They're both going to 4-gate.
Yeah, because there's no ramp here, so it's just an open entrance.
Yeah, force field's not so good on this map.
Yeah, and that's actually, if we could just boil it down very simply, that's the easiest way to decide how somebody's going to play on a map is how big the entrance is and whether or not it's a ramp that goes up or down.
For Protoss especially. Yeah. Now, the one thing that we do have to see is, will they go 2-gas 4-gate or 1-gas 4-gate?
Yeah. It's
that's the amount of variation that we can see.
Now, if they both do 4-gate and they sort of hit a wall where they can't do too much damage to each other, then we're probably going to see this game get a little bit more complex.
Yeah.
Blink, micro, or going for a robo.
Sometimes,
a Nexus.
Yeah, sometimes on this map you will see pro gamers hit like a truce, basically, where they're like, okay, well, we're not going to kill each other right now. It's time to tech up, and then it's going to be, okay, robo or Twilight, probably Twilight into Blink, but we will see.
Now, while you guys are watching, add MLG on Twitter, tweet some MLG stuff. Let's keep winning the internet. Add us on Twitter and call me Tasteless. He is Artosis. And feel free to check out our attire at thehandsomenerd.com. I'm sure now that I said that, our site has crashed, but check again a little bit later.
They're buying Naniwa shirts.
They're buying, yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we actually have Naniwa shirts. So if you want to support Naniwa, you can buy a Naniwa shirt, and that money will go to support him.
All right, so Naniwa is going for 2 gates and a 2nd gas, so we'll probably see a 3-stalker rush into 4-gate, almost completely stalkers, if not completely stalkers for Naniwa. HUK, on the other hand, not getting his 2nd gas yet.
Yeah. He is doing a little bit of a different variation. And one thing we know that if we don't see another gas geyser right away, we just see one, that means we're going to see hardly any sentries.
Yes. Very, very true. I don't think that we're going to see a sentry from either player for quite some time. Maybe if the 4 gates just kind of butt heads the entire way, we could see that.
So they're both going to get some stalkers early on. Here we see the stalker doing his little pony trot across the map. And is he going to make a pylon?
Wow.
This even happens in the highest level games. And I know if you guys play StarCraft 2 at all, you've had this moment where you're like, god damn it, he made a pylon in my base and I lost.
Well, we
so
do have
this
a
might
Zealot.
happen here.
It looks like he's going to go for some probes. Really cool move here because Nanawa went for a double gas build. The probes are even more valuable for him.
He hasn't
Beautiful
killed one
micro.
yet.
Oh my god. Losing 1 probe so far, and he loses 2 then. Little bit of a mistake there from Nanawa, losing 2, but pretty well done. And now there is a pylon in his base, Tasteless.
Uh-oh.
Nanawa, where are your extra gates? His gates are too slow right now. It looks like he's going for the 5-stalker into 4-gate, which is definitely a pretty strong build if there's no pylon in your base. But there is a pylon in his base, and now a second one. HUK really taking advantage of Nanawa here.
Warp gate is about to complete. A second pylon there just for safety measures. And with that upgrade about to finish, the warp gates are now starting. And this is going to be hell for Naniwa.
He's going to be pretty surprised. And he finds it. If he can stop these warp-ins, it'll be huge and target them down. Beautiful targeting right now, trying to go after these stalkers with his own. And in fact, Nanawa with a good stalker count right now, and he is actually going to start killing HUK's units.
Really nice control here by both of these guys. He needs to get another warp-in round over here. He should have it in the next second. Here we go. Only one. Okay, there are the rest. And this is a pretty scary moment. Oh my god, Naniwa missed a warp gate there.
Yeah, just
one
for
warp
a
gate
second.
coming in late.
And it looks like he might have enough, though. That's a lot of Zealots. It's going to take a while to target those down. And Nanawa with some hurt Stalkers. Going to lose some. HUK, beautiful targeting by HUK right now. Sniping as many Stalkers as he can. This is a pure war of micro at this point.
Bringing in 2 more Stalkers in. You have to have a perfect balance of Stalkers and Zealots here. And it's quite a tightrope walk to try to pull that off.
Nanawa right now pulling back, now using his Zealots. He's got to be very careful here, pulling probes as well. HUK seems to have just, well, actually the same exact units here, but Nanawa with more damage on his Stalkers, having to use the probes, and that is never a good sign. HUK battling through.
HUK has the slightest edge right now, but the slightest edge can snowball this game out of control. But HUK is not controlling his army as well as he could be. He's going to now, okay, very nice. Sending the 2 Zealots down here to hit the probes while Naniwa has to micro over here.
Nanawa doing the best he can with his micro, but, you know, HUK's Zealots doing a ton of damage. Nanawa's Stalkers are all very badly hurt right now.
Naniwa actually did not lose a probe during that. That was actually so impressive. And I now see that Naniwa is getting cornered up here. Let me see the unit counts. 20 probes to 14. So Naniwa, his economy is hurting.
Yeah,
you can see Chrono Boost is being used on the gateways right now.
A sentry has been made. He has to use it exactly perfectly. It's not going to be very useful otherwise. HUK just with many more units right now in the base. 6 Stalkers and 3 Zealots against 4 and 4.
All right, here we go. The sentry's out now. The Zealot's coming for it.
Oh man, just not enough Stalkers for Nanawa right now. His unit count is just plummeting. And HUK even sending more Zealots into that mineral line. Nanawa knows that he has to stop this. Oh no, losing even more probes. A gate going down. And it looks like this may be the point of no return for Nanawa.
If he loses the second gate, Naniwa will type GG. There it is.
GG. HUK. Unstoppable.
You know, it was a moment where I think due to that Zealot getting in there, and this does happen at every level of play, whether you're bronze or you're in about to enter the finals of MLG here, you get a pylon hidden in your base.
It happens,
it happens.
And
so
HUK will do it. If he thinks for 1 second that you don't know his probe's still in there, he will hide pylons.
It's rough. Well, excuse me. We're going to be back soon with more awesome PvP action here at MLG. So don't go too far away. We'll be back in probably about a minute.